Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning into my channel. My name is Emma and I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite books ever. It's called The Four Agreements by Don Ruiz. And the reason it's on my computer is because typically I'm audio listening to books or I'm reading them on a tablet or my phone just for traveling purposes. It's just easier for me, or when I'm at work I can listen to it. But I read this book about last year and then I read it again about a month and a half or so ago, and it's still one of my favorite books. It's one of the first books that would propel me on my spiritual journey, and mainly it just was really an eye-opener to the way we perceive things, the way we look at things, and just, you know, your mental state in general. At the beginning, it basically goes over 4 different types of thought processes. The first one being be impeccable with your words. Basically meaning just to be truthful, speak honestly, stand by what you say. If you are not going to stand by it, don't say it. If you don't believe it, you don't have to agree with it. It's okay. Like, it's better to be honorable as opposed to just in agreement with the masses or just in agreement with whoever you're talking to. The second one was a really big one for me. It's don't take anything personal. Mainly because everybody has their own perception of things. Everyone has their own backstory. Everyone has their own history with things and with people, their own associations with words and experiences. So just because you think someone might be mad at you, don't take it personal, because they're not necessarily mad at you. They're mad at whatever they associate your action or what you said with them. It really has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. The third one is don't make assumptions. Ask questions. Ask questions. And I'm infamous for asking questions because I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to assume that you're mad at me if you're not mad at me. I don't want to assume that you know this and you don't know what it is, and then I'm just going off the assumption. And then later down the road, you're surprised that, oh, you didn't know that at all. And so it's something that's minor, but that people a lot of times overlook because it's easy for your mind to get carried away. It's easy for you to go off of the assumption that someone knows where you're coming from, or that you know where someone's coming from. And in fact, you don't. In fact, you're on 2 completely different paths. And the last one was just to try your best, to do your best, not even to try, just to do your best. And your best isn't always the same every day. Your best is what you can give, to give and stand by what you're giving, and to be truthful and honest about that. And even though those 4 things are very small and minor things, it tends to be the small and minor things that people overlook in life because they come so easily, or they're just so simple. You don't really do a deep dive into them, but this book really does a great job of highlighting and going into a deep synopsis of why those things are important, how they affect our lives, and also how we came into agreement with those things in our life. We're kind of indoctrinated into it when we're little, when we're babies, and we're kind of taught, you know, what's acceptable and what to make agreements with within ourselves, what to believe in, without even realizing that we're taking that on. And this book really does a great job of highlighting it, and it does a great job of showing you that you do have a choice in the matter. You do have the power and the will to overcome that. And I just think it's something that everybody should read. It's something that everyone should kind of do like a little, you know, back logging on, because it can really help people just to, even if you already are aware of it, it's just a great reminder to have, and it's just something great to put as the cornerstone of your bookcase. Thanks for listening. Bye.